Hey guys, Sebastian Play here to another video, and today we're gonna be reacting to a woman who accidentally glue her eyes shut with
Tomo News presents.
So yeah, let's react.
My eyes!
Tomo News. Oh my
Florida
goodness.
woman accidentally superglues her eyes shut.
Why?
Catherine Gatos says she spent more than a week with a stuck eyelid after a friend mistakenly handed her superglue instead of an eye drop.
Oh.
After the man inadvertently blew debris into her eye with a leaf blower, the single mother of two found herself frantically asking him to grab Visine out of her purse late last month. Rather than the eye drops, though, the foolish friend, adding injury to injury, instead reportedly handed Katie the bottle of glue she uses to apply false fingernails. His unfortunate mistake was all too obvious the moment the liquid hit Katie's eye, as it left her cornea burning like a California grass fire and tightly sealed her two left eyelids shut. Katie immediately sought help and quickly got preliminary treatment, but lacking both money and insurance was denied a necessary follow-up. Luckily though, after word got out about her story, Katie finally got the attention she so desperately needed, and the doctor was able to quite literally pry her eye open. Once the remaining glue is scraped off her cornea, doctors say she'll eventually gain back her eyesight and won't suffer any long-term damage.
Pimple turns out to be a rare, fatal eye cancer for a 5-year-old girl. In Indore City, India, Arti Singh is just 5 years old and dying from a rare cancerous tumor growing in her eye. Arti suffers from rhinoblastoma, a rapidly developing cancer that develops from the immature cells of the retina. Unfortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Singh ignored the initial indicators of the cancer, mistaking it for a pimple. The so-called pimple then became a small open sore that persisted for several months. It wasn't until Arti began complaining of pain in her eye and poor vision that her parents took her to the village doctor. The doctor told them they'd have to take the toddler to a major hospital in nearby Indore City. The diagnosis doctors gave Arti's parents was grim. The tumor had grown so large it had devoured Arti's eye and spread into the 5-year-old's brain, so surgery was out of the question. The toddler's hemoglobin level is too low for doctors to give her chemotherapy, so they're only able to treat her to raise the hemoglobin level. If they can raise her hemoglobin level high enough, they'll be able to administer chemotherapy. But the cancer may devour her brain and kill her before then. It's now a race against time to see if doctors can save the 5-year-old's life. Her parents are distraught and blame themselves for their daughter's condition. They said they no longer care if doctors are able to save Arti's vision, they just want them to save her life.
A new fad is sweeping Japan. Eyeball licking. Yes, that's right. Eyeball licking. Where one person, usually an impressionable teenager, unrolls his or her tongue and swabs another person's bare naked eyeball with it. The kids are so into it that they even do it at school. But why? Oh, why, you might ask yourself. Well, it seems that slobbering all over the bazillions of nerves in the cornea feels good. It's like a new second base, or something. And some folks believe this is the music video that set the craze ablaze. There are dangers associated with eyeball licking, which is also called worming, or oculolinctus if you're a grown-up. Doctors are reporting increased rates of conjunctivitis, and most disturbingly, eye chlamydia. I bet you didn't know that existed. Will this phenomenon spread to the US? Keep your eyes peeled. Or don't.
Unfaithful Chinese woman's eye gouged out by abusive husband. A middle-aged woman's left eye was gouged out by her husband after she had an affair with another man.
Mrs. Lee, age 39, got to know a man identified in reports by his nickname Along on the internet. After dating for 3 months, he forced her to marry him. Along often beat Lee. She wanted to divorce him, but was unable to do so because her husband was in possession of all of her identity documents. Lee eventually found a part-time job and fell in love with a new guy. When Along found out, he rushed to the house where she was staying and gouged her left eye out with his bare hands. After the brutal attack, he sent her to a local hospital and turned himself in.
What's next, people? To stab yourself in the head with a hunting knife challenge? This is Skylar Fish before he tried the duct tape challenge. This is Skylar now. He needed 48 staples in his head and is blind in one eye. Skylar isn't smart. Don't be like Skylar. The duct tape challenge has been around for at least 3 years, but 14-year-old Renton, Washington genius Skylar Fish just got around to it on January 16th, 2016.
I did that before.
In case you're not hip enough to know, the duct tape challenge involves attempting to free yourself after being duct taped to something. Everyone, from school principals to Batman apparently, has tried it, but Skylar here changed the rules. Instead of being taped to something, Skylar went freeform and tried to free himself from himself. Deep, we know. But humans aren't real good at staying upright with restricted limbs. The physics of balance or something. But to sum it up, he tripped, and it was not a good trip. Falling over his own feet, Skylar slammed his undefended face into a concrete wall and a metal window frame. Result? 1 broken eye socket, 2 broken cheekbones, a massive head wound, and a near-fatal aneurysm. Skylar's mom says if his friends hadn't flipped him over, he would have choked on his own blood.
After they showed him
the accident left Skylar very possibly permanently blind in his left eye, and he'll need months of rehab. Skylar made a dumb choice, but he seems like a good kid, telling the media, when I think about it, like, I become sad and then really happy. I'm happy because I survived it. I almost died. So, when will you be trying the duct tape challenge?
In a truly brutal case of human cruelty, a young
boy from China's northern Shanxi province was kidnapped near his home
on Monday evening, only to be
found hours later wailing in pain with his eyes gouged out in what appears to be an attack carried out by black market organ traffickers. 6-year-old Bin Bin went into the street
showing grandma dirty Christmas songs.
You don't like this song?
So yeah, let's write. There's Vines of Lance. P-Prank number part 2.
Dude, you fucking pissing on me?
Yeah,
McDonald's drive-thru.
Run.
P-Prank.
Get on, man.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, it's a joke! It's a joke!
It's a fucking joke! Fuck you!
What the fuck are you doing?
Scare cam.
Run.
Yo, fucking move! Ew! The hell is that? Now that I'm Vine famous, people do anything I ask. Hey, Grandma, make me food!
Fuck you, asshole!
A roasted toasty little bitch.
Lance, what the fuck you doing,
Grandma
man?
has such a dirty mind.
dust off? Why?
I can't fucking stand you.
You don't gotta stand. There's a chair right there.
Boy. Grandma's so dumb. She's dumb.
Father's Day, Grandma.
Do you realize I'm a woman? Fucking jerk-off.
How to creep the fuck out of people. Excuse me, do you want to make babies with me? Oh shit, yo.
Like I all getting scared.
Oil cam. Vince, the dog's pissed all over the floor. Shit. Yo, bro, are you crying?
That friend thing that
You're crying, right?
Oh my god.
Scare cam.
Gone wrong. Back.
I got toilet paper. Can you get me some?
Nutella for prank.
Thanks, man. What the fuck is this? Alright, step on the scale.
Weight limit exceeded. 1 person at a time, please.
Grandma's so
Oh,
fat.
that's fucked up.
Yo, what the fuck? Shit prank.
People would not believe that. Need some toilet paper? Had to piss your teacher off.
Yo, are you an idiot? Why did you do that?
Boy. Like I say, you go rapidly. So do rapidly.
How's your useless phone? I don't know. You tell me.
Man.
Push it. Push it real good.
That's so good.
911. My grandma passed out in the living room. I think she's dying. Well, I guess it's not the living room anymore now, is it? Hello? Today we work with partners. Lance here with Billy. Spending the day with my dad. He kidnapped me, so he doesn't like to be on camera. Nigga, I don't fucking stand like this. Mommy hit me! I didn't do anything! Mommy!
clap on. Man, wish I could fall asleep at night. Go to sleep. Get some help. Okay.
Yo, this party fucking blows.
Grandma's about to bring the party on.
I'm gonna pour this into here.
What the fuck? You think it's funny, Jungle?
Yeah, it's fun.
Fucking hair!
Mom, I'm hungry. There's plenty of food in the fridge. There's literally nothing in here.
Trust me, your mom is always right.
Movie in America. Number one movie in America. Number one movie in America. Shut the fuck up.
I'll give you.
What the fuck, Lance? Liz?
Lizzie.
Stop!
Excuse me, is this like a movie?
Oh god, not this again. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
If we drop, that one change.
I didn't know she was 12!
Definitely. No message. Yeah, what's next? Saturday?
What's next, Saturday?